Hi, you guys. How are you? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button because, as you know, I'm still living in a hotel almost 2 months. I feel like almost 2.5 months later with my son. And so my videos are a lot more sporadic than they normally are when I'm home. So I hope you're checking out the podcast tab. I have been dropping some old episodes. I think this week's was about Hollywood predators. Last week was about celebrity drug dealers. I think you'll find them very interesting, to say the least. Oh, it's going to rain or something. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick video for you because I realized something with my friend Thea, who, by the way, we're going to do a live on Sunday night after Real Housewives of New Jersey airs on Bravo this week. So it'll be late. It'll be 10 p.m. East Coast time. It'll be 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you'll join us on that. Thea has a lot of details from the current stuff that's airing. In fact, she was at one of the events that has been discussed on the show. So I wanted to have her talk to you guys now. I'm like, Thea, you have so much gossip on this. Come on, let's get together and do it. So we are. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we are. Now I wanted to tell you something just so you guys know. So there's Thea in the middle. A lot of people don't know, but Thea's been in the entertainment industry for, since she was very young, much like me. We had the same circles. I knew her brother. He was a manager agent. So we became friends, and Thea runs Your Moms Are Watching account. She's also a published author in the Bravo space, and she does memes, and she's really talented, and she's my friend. So anyway, there's Thea, and she's at Danielle's event. There's the back splash that Jennifer Aydin wanted to put her husband's company on. I don't know why, but she did. Very unusual to put a company's name on a step and repeat unless they've given actual sponsorship money to the event. But needless to say, I suppose Jen's position on this could be, I'm a reality star, and that brought money in its own right to your event, I guess. But anyway, what I wanted to draw your attention to was Thea's necklace. There's a close-up of Thea's necklace, and as you can see, there are the words VIP on it. First of all, I don't think there was a band. I think it was just a necklace. If you remember, Lena's like, I didn't get the band and the scene. Well, I think it was actually a necklace she needed to have, not the band. But whatever, that's, a little nitpicky thing. Well, something I've been meaning to tell you guys and kind of forgot was that you could pay to be in the VIP section of Danielle Cabral's charity event. It was $125 a ticket. And indeed, Thea paid to be in there. And it wasn't so much that it was so exclusive in that little section and Danielle wanted to keep the housewives safe, as it was that Lena didn't pay to have her $125 pass. Now, I suppose Lena expected that Danielle would comp her that VIP pass in return for her doing all the things she said on the show for her. But they never truly discussed it. And when it came down to it, Danielle was like, no, I'm not letting this person in free just because she did what she did to my hair. She needed to pay the $125 to be in that area and get her VIP necklace or whatever. But I thought it was funny that in a way, both women either were edited to say something that was inaccurate. So on the one hand, we have Jennifer Aydin saying, I don't understand why you didn't let Lena in that section. But she knew Lena could buy a ticket into that section. So why would she be comped unless, that was prearranged with Danielle Cabral? And then on the other hand, you look at it from the perspective of Lena, and I suppose you could say, well, gee, I did all this for you. Couldn't you have comped me a $125 ticket? But you can't assume those types of things, to be fair. And then the third thing is that the way they edited Danielle's confessional, it was like she was trying to keep the housewives that attended the charity event that were celebrities safe, but they were in a group of people that were paying $125 for a pass to be in there with them, like Thea. who wanted to make a donation, right? So it's sort of not true either, because there were regular people who just paid in that area. So this is just a complete kind of BS New Jersey moment, but I thought I would share it with you because it's kind of driving me nuts over the last few days in between things. So I was sent this message by the investigator regarding Vinivia Insider. And it says, "Hello, Dana. I have comprehensive information on Vinivia. If you have any questions or need insights, feel free to reach out to me directly. My DMs are open." And so I followed the investigator back, and I did request some information. I hope he responds. I'm putting this on here so he knows I am trying to get the more information and take him up on it. I also was reached out by another Vinivia employee after my video dropped, but I don't want to post that person's information in case they don't want me to. This gentleman responded publicly in the Twitter world to say I'm open to talking to you, so it wasn't done like on the DL. This other staff member reached out to me more confidentially, so I will hopefully get the information from them, but I don't want to post it in case it's, they want privacy. I always respect my sources on that level if they want privacy. So hopefully I'll get more information on Vinivia. I've obviously covered it in great detail on Sunday's show with what was available in the public domain, but people on the inside will know a lot more. So I'm excited to learn more about that company and what's going on with it. I don't know why it's interested me so much. I wouldn't have even cared about the damn company if Louis Ruelas hadn't promoted it so much. Then I was like, ooh, I'm intrigued. I have one more little piece of gossip I wanted to tell you. So you know that there was an envelope, or maybe I even heard more than one envelope, taken to the set of Real Housewives of New Jersey's reunion season 13, the one that happened a while ago. In that was an image of Margaret Joseph's son phone with Louis Ruelas' phone number in it. And so that is why I think the cast is pretty convinced that it was Louis Ruelas who called him and was like making threats or whatever. So I just wanted to say that to you. Now there should be more receipts dropping about this soon, I think. We'll see. Only if I am lucky. So I was surprised to find out when USAA started basically jerking me around that they've jerked a lot of people around. And I was really surprised. I found out that this happened, which I didn't know. And I was like, boy, I better tell all my family and friends that are related to the military that they don't get become victims like I did. So this is what happened. Whistleblower to the OCC. USAA had 400,000 undisclosed military lending act violations. And you might wonder what that means. Well, here's the consent order that USAA was forced to find due to this whistleblower finding out that they had done so many things wrong in their banking division to their consumers. They had to sign this consent order to actually pay a big company to do an investigation of their own bank for misdeeds. And guess what they found? The estimated scope of USAA Bank's MLA violations was uncovered following an internal review by a consulting firm retained by USAA, where the OCC, the bank's primary regulator, mandated as part of its 2019 consent order, which I just showed you the cover page of. According to the whistleblower, the consent order marked the first time the OCC publicly cited the bank for engaging in, quote, unsafe or unsound banking practices, including those relating to the bank's compliance management systems, risk governance framework, and information technology program. Under its consent order, the OCC mandated the bank to enlist the help of a consulting firm to conduct a 6-year look back going back to 2013 to uncover all of its violations of law. And look how many there were. 400,000 Military Lending Act violations. So I thought this might help some of you because I'm sure some of you are in that 400,000. Yes, this is what you think it is, a Facebook page, USAA Fraud and Victims, a group dedicated to USA members to share their injustice of denied claims on auto and property. And it is despicable that this company is the insurance company that is serving the military and the vets. They have over 3,000 members in this USAA fraud and victims Facebook page. Now, this is just the beginning of what I found. I found so much on USAA doing bad things. I'm in shock. Now, let me show you the CEO. Here's the CEO of the company. In 2023, Wayne Peacock received a 68% increase in pay, earning at least $8.1 million, up from $4.8 million in 2022. This is the largest raise among carriers in 2023. Isn't that interesting? Because as I can see it, after 2023, her claims are not being treated properly. The company has a bunch of problems. So why would his salary go up 68%? When there's never been more complaints about USAA than ever before and how they're treating the consumer, to the point that they're deregistered from the Better Business Bureau. Perhaps this is where all the money for your legitimate claims is going to. This gentleman versus the damage to your property, car, family's health, etc. Yeah, maybe. Now, my dad served as a Navy pilot in the military. My son honors every vet with saying thank you for their service. We take the veterans very seriously in my family. I was pretty outraged that I myself was getting screwed by this company, and I was like upset. But when I found out that older people that are vets were getting treated like me, but worse, I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm definitely going to be covering this if I have to put in every goddamn video at the end.